Why, hello there. Greetings and salutations, friends. I hope everyone's doing well. You're gonna draw a friend. Biscuits, hello. You're at work, but it's been slow. I'm glad your work has been slow. Everybody needs a nice slow day every now and again, you know? How's it been? It's been okay. We've been pretty good. Maybe I don't actually want this to be like that. Maybe I want this to go further this way. Lots of cleaning, fixing the store. Nice, nice. Love to see it. Cecil one. I don't know that Cecil one. It was not Cecil. I regret to inform you. How old was Roz in the last one? Roz was, I think we decided, like 13 in that one. Just trying to get like a really, really rough situation in here. Be a little bit smaller. One is like turning out to be surprisingly difficult, actually. That's the thing, is I can't fully decide. Oh yeah, it is Kai, by the way. I don't know if you guys figured that out. I can't decide how old I want him to be is the problem. I'm leaning towards like 15, 16 right now. Got like going on. I'm like fine with like this upper half, but not so much the lower half. And that's what's making it weird. Hmm. I was debating on giving him like a little bit of like stubble or something. Kind of like age him up a little bit more. But then the more I thought about it, I was like, I don't know that he would even have grown stubble. I don't know. I don't think he would have. I'm gonna give him like a couple little hairs for now. Because it's like he's trying to grow a beard. But he can't. He wasn't as big as he is now, of course, but he's not like little like Roz was. What if I bring this arm? This. Further back here. I think that makes sense. Back a little further though. Um, that I guess. He's messing with a little crab, something. Something like this, I think. Not the right layer. Kai have siblings? No, he does not. But I think this might be enough to go on. Friend here. He is an only child. He's the other ones as his brothers? Oh, maybe. Very sweet. Mm-hmm.
Hey baby, it's me. I was just calling to chat with you a little bit. I miss you a lot. And I miss hearing your voice.
Brush feels so much bigger than usual, even though I know it's the same. Still. I think it's because he's so small. And we're used to working on large friends.
Your call has been forwarded to an automated voice messaging system. At the tone, please record your message. When you've finished recording, you may hang up or press 1 for more options.
Oh yeah, now that we're on the line art portion, how's everyone's day going? Has it been real nice one. I sure hope so. Day 4 of your diet, nice. Sounds like it's going well if you've made it to 4 whole days. I've been trying to drink more water. I got a water bottle. I finally used it. Starting like this week. And it's work and stuff. And yesterday, the second day that I've had it and have been using it, I dropped it immediately on the street because I had too many things in my hands. I used it for all of one day before putting a dent in it. Told one of my coworkers about it, and she was like, well, at least now you're not worried about putting a dent in it anymore. I was like, I guess. I would have liked to have had it for longer than a day, though. I did the same thing with my laptop, though. Like, I had it for maybe 2 weeks. And then I dropped my phone on it while I was laying in bed watching probably anime. Now there's a dent in my laptop from where my phone hit it. One of the more expensive things that that could have happened if either of those things had broke. But neither did. Oh, I guess that's good. But it doesn't like affect anything. It's like on part of the palm rest, like where my right hand would rest. So the only thing it really does is just like show up. It doesn't like affect performance or anything. So there's no point in going to get it fixed. Just has a minor dent now. What anime do I watch? Like at the time or like currently? At the time, I could not possibly tell you. I have no idea. I don't even remember when about that was. Currently, I'm rewatching, or I like started rewatching lately, Haikyuu. I'm never quite sure how to say it. The volleyball anime, though. 3, 4, 5. But yeah, there's not a ton of stuff out this season that I'm like super interested in. I like started watching Shield Hero again, like the new season of that. And I'm like, I don't really care. It was more interesting earlier on when it was like he was being framed or whatever, but now that everyone's kind of like used to everything, it doesn't seem as interesting. But I'll give it a few more episodes, I guess. I just didn't watch it yet this week. I keep seeing stuff about the Spy X Family anime, but I have yet to watch that, so I'll probably try that at some point. And then the other one that I like started to watch earlier, but I don't know that I want to keep watching it, is that one Slice of Life, what, Shikamori-san? Not Just Cute or something, I think is the name of that one. Saw that video essay about Ruby a couple of weeks ago. Was it like 2 hours long? Because if so, then yes, you probably did. Love a good super long video essay for no reason. If that was in fact the one, did you watch the whole thing? Even though I kind of just like talked about it the whole time. Presenter had a British accent, yeah. Tomodachi game? I have no idea what that is. Is that like a current anime that I haven't heard about? If it's current, I don't really know if I'm interested. Because like I said, I'm not really like, I haven't seen anything so far this season that has really like jumped out at me as like, oh, I need to watch this. Saw the trailer for Demon Slayer. I was like, oh snap, that's another thing coming back at some point. But there wasn't like a date in it, at least not the one that I saw, which leads me to believe that it's not going to be for a while, and that made me sad. I was like, oh man, I'm interested, but also I don't think I'll see this for a while. H-Bomber guy, yeah, that was the one. You are correct. Yeah, the whole thing about about the faunus was like, yeah, I understand. When it started happening, I was like, oh, that's where this story is going. And then it just like, I was like, I guess we're going there with this. Out of nowhere. So when he talked about it in the video essay, I was like, oh, thank goodness I'm not the only one who had that thought. Like, what's going on? Everyone's out here vibing. It's true. That's the name of the game. Vibing and rambling about anime, I guess. I need to set up a scene for like anime talk. I think I made this joke the last time, but pretty sure at least once a stream conversation becomes about anime. Never watch Ruby only video essays. Yeah. I don't know that I would recommend it to folks. So I don't know that you're missing much. The only reason I really began watching it in the first place was Monty. And his fight scenes being real good. But even as a person who was like a huge Rooster Teeth fan at that point in time, it became like far too, oh, this is a reference to a thing that we're also making. And it was like, I don't care about that. Like, just make your story good, please. I don't need references to your Minecraft LP. Even though I was watching it, but still. Like, even as a person who was intended to get that reference, still did not care for those references a lot of the time. But don't get me wrong. New episodes come out, I'll watch them. Because I want it to be very good. I don't know that it'll get there, but you know, we can dream. Unfortunately watched all the Ruby. I understand. My condolences. The video made you want to... Yeah, I went and rewatched Bebop like right before the Netflix show came out, so I was like, I don't need to go back and rewatch this right now, but I did want to go and watch the movie again, but I fell asleep when I tried because I was tired. So maybe I'll go back and rewatch that again at some point. But going back to rewatch that made me want to go and rewatch Akira again. So I was like, let me go watch this instead. And I did fall asleep while watching that one also. But I woke up and finished it, so it's fine. Rewatching Akira like with 2022 eyes was very much like watching it is beautiful, right? But the characters in it were frustrating now. Because I was like, why not just listen to the thing that he says? Like, yeah, for anyone who hasn't seen it, it's basically like two kids who are in like future dystopian 2019. And they're in like a motorcycle gang because they've been raised on the streets. And one of the kids in the gang comes into contact with some psychic kid who's being like made as a weapon or something. So he gets psychic powers and goes a little bit crazy. And his like older brother figure spends the whole time trying to like save him, while he spends the whole time trying to figure out what's going on with himself and save himself. Until eventually his powers go a little too far. If you haven't seen it, I highly recommend checking it out. The animation is incredible, especially for 1988 or whenever that movie came out. It was one of those things where like I was watching the credits and it like listed all the in-betweeners, and I was like, oh snap, I forgot that was a thing. Like, to name all the people in your studio who do the in-betweens. It's usually like a thing where they send it overseas and just name the other studio. For like Western cartoons at least. I think. Maybe I've just not been paying enough attention. I don't know. But seeing all the like in-house in-betweeners listed for the movie made me realize how far animation has come. They didn't have those fancy computer graphics. Or whatever. I think that's fine. Fear of crabs. Oh no. I'm sorry you're afraid of crabs. They're just little guys. Little pinchy guys. We're gonna say this one's like a little grumpy. Maybe not. Craft? You like craft? Me too. Making that reference makes me so happy because I always want to make that reference in like normal conversation, and I know that no one will get it, and that makes me incredibly sad. I make a football shape here. Me too. Is also very fun to say. Continue with JoJo's. I'm also not horribly far with JoJo. Actually, I'm kind of far. I made it to the girl JoJo. And then kind of stopped from there. Maybe I'll get back into it at some point, but who knows? I was gonna make this crab angry, but now I just kind of like that he's just doing his own little thing. Everyone become crab. Yeah, Jolene. Missed something. Oh yeah, I recommend going back and watching it again. Akira, I mean. Because I saw it and didn't really like fully absorb what the plot was. Oh yeah, the point that I was like about to make and then stopped was that watching it now was like kind of frustrating because it was like Tetsuo, the younger brother character, like the younger brother figure in this relationship, was basically like, I don't want to, like, you're always saving me and I want to prove my independence by not having you save me all the time. And then Kaneda, the older brother figure, was basically like, hey, your powers are going crazy, I'm here to save you. And it's like, no, he told you like 5 times not to do that. And he was still like, no, I'm still gonna do it, I'm still gonna save him. And it's like, you're not listening. So that was what was kind of like frustrating about it watching it now. Was like, just listen. Just stop for a second and listen. And everything, like all of these problems could have been averted, probably. If you would just do the thing he asked you to do. Has a savior complex? Yeah, pretty much. But in general, the like effects and just like the whole aesthetic of the film is quite amazing. So I recommend watching it for that reason. If you want to see like a slightly more modern spin on the same story, the movie Chronicle is basically the same story. At least from what I recall. I haven't seen that movie in a minute, but from what I remember, it was very much like, oh yeah, what if Akira, but also if they were like suburban American kids instead. It has a lot of the same themes, I think, what I'm getting at. Maybe not like the same story, but you know what I mean. We're gonna make the crab angry. I've changed my mind again. He has come to pinch. I meant to put that on a different layer, but the crab is on this layer now, so well. This line is still not where I want it to be. Need it to be like here. Yeah. I was debating on if I wanted to give Kai a tattoo, but I decided not to. We'll say this is like 15 years old. So this will be like right before he got his tattoos. That he like snuck out and got one at like 16. But we'll say it was like whatever he got was like up here, somewhere up here, and he didn't like it. Yeah, I guess if he's a little bit older, he would have like a little something maybe. I don't know. I kind of really just want him to have like kind of short hair. And this will be like the hairstyle he used to have before he decided to start growing it out. Basically, I want to just see how different I can, like how close to the line of different I can make him. Before it becomes like indistinguishable. Me do. Flat colors first before I... Nope, I lied. Harder to see. Okay. I think I could probably... multiply for a little while. Oh, let me... Where's the thing? Turn on drawing assist. I had the brush and the eraser. Good. Color dodge. Down a little bit. Yeah. Me this color. Oops. Blur all that. I'll do that. Here. That. Grab guy. From here. Bit of that. A little bit of that green. This invert selection, clear all of that. A little bit of that going. This and color again. Clear for a second. fine, I guess. Mm-mm-mm. This whole thing, that guy, well, a little bit of like a this thing. Be like shadows on beach in the sand type of deal. How long have I been drawing for? Like in general? Like all time? Forever? Since for like 22 years, which is wild to think about. No, less than that. Gotta be less than that. Let me think. No, yeah, that's about right. I started when I was like 8 or something, and I'm old now. But as far as like this particular style of drawing, not that long. It has been less time than that, significantly. Also, a little radiant action in here. Really don't like one bit. Get rid of sand parts. I don't like it, as it turns out. Yeah, but to answer the question for like this current style, probably not that long. Probably since like I started doing the daily thing. Actually, no, less time than that, because when I started doing the daily thing, I was doing like portraits most of the time. So this current style, probably like 4 years or something. With like hints of it from maybe like as far back as like 6 years or something. Like this, I think. Maybe. I'd mostly been putting off trying to do the watery bits. This part's hard for me. I still don't fully understand how to do it, but we're gonna try it. Something like this, I think. And you do another one. Like warmer. No, water, like especially waves, there's like a way to do it that is like it still sort of eludes me a little bit. Like the way in which you break up the lines. It's basically like drawing bubbles. Like it's a lot of like circular connected circles, basically. Like if you thought about the water surface as like being covered in like bubbles, basically, and all the bubbles were connected to one another. That's like kind of how it is. It's according to my very general understanding of it, but I'm still like a little not great at figuring out where exactly to put those things. Oh, my headset's beeping at me. Plug it in. Hold on a second. Also, Laximus, hello. How are you? Brown. Remember to stay hydrated, folks at home. It's basically like you don't want any sharp corners between these little lines you make. It's all circular, you know? And that's the part that always gets me. But sometimes you do want it to be angular. So when does that happen? I don't know. I am sorry. I don't have that information for you. but I know sometimes it happens. Something like that, kinda. Mm-hmm. Can't stop thinking about craft. It's just so much fun to say. Craft. Do you like craft? I like craft too. Me too. Alright. I'm gonna say that that's fine. And then here's another thing that I want to try. I don't know if this is actually even gonna work, but I want to try it. Let me actually fill this hole. Blur it. So that only the foamy bits that are like closest to us are fully foamy. Maybe, perhaps. Who can say? But also, here's another thing I wanted to try with this one that I saw in another image. Actually, let me do some sky things. I already don't like that. Me too. Every time I think about that story, it just makes me want to watch Full Metal Alchemist. Or at least the theme song. I remember listening to Larkin-Ciel, or however you want to pronounce it, a lot because of that theme song. Because I'm a huge nerd. I had that on CD. That album. Maybe. Perhaps one more. I have one more layer of clouds. Want to live in them. Clouds are fun, man. I personally don't think I make the best clouds, but the ones that I make are like passable. But I guess that depends on the aesthetic you're after, or whatever. I'm actually just gonna get rid of. Don't like bit. But yeah, like Steven Universe clouds I think look really cool, but I'm bad at doing that. I try to make them the sort of same way that I would if I was like actually painting or whatever, but I usually try to go for the big poofy clouds because it better helps me to use the clouds as framing devices, which is what you see people do a lot with clouds. Gonna make sure these all line up. But yeah, so like you can see that they kind of follow like a U shape here. Whoops. And I'm doing it in an effort to sort of make you focus in on this area here. That's where his face is. And that reminded me of another little thing I can do. Got a couple little bird friends. Yeah. Love it. Oh, that's right. There was like a whole other thing. Well. Okay. Wait. Coming from you? No. You? Yes. Back. Okay. Better. How do I want to try this thing? Do it like this. Oh no, that's far too much.
Don't cry.
Okay. But add or something. And also to add, I guess, and blur it up much. That'll help me get the thing I'm looking for. And then these, those, and blur it. Blur this a little more as well. Yeah.
Don't cry.
That. Alright, so here's the thing about me trying this is I don't know how it's going to work or if it's even going to look good. But the idea is that I want everything up close to be in focus and everything far away to not be in focus. My plan is just kind of like very subtly chip away at erasing stuff. It's a little bit, throw away. To blur the birds also. This up here. Something like that. Okay. Nope. Going to copy and paste all that stuff up in here because I want this to be brighter in general. Overlay's not terrible here. Blur dodge I think is the one that we were after though. Yeah. Alright. So this whole jumble of things is our background for now. All of these other things are sketch layers. Yeah. I think that'll work. So now we can go back to that thing that we were doing before, which is just adding the flat colors to this boy. Oh no. Using the wrong brush. Which is bad. Tizzle, hello. How are you? probably gonna want to change the color of the line art here to something cooler. So like that one dark bluish color or whatever I usually use. Got some yard work done, nice. It was like sunny today, which is weird because it was snowing 2 days ago for some reason. And the day in between it was like hailing, so like I don't know that anyone knows what season it actually is anymore. It's been a bit wild out here in these streets. There's too many. Wait, hello? What? Where is this from? This from here? Oh my god. Alright. I gotta do this again. Always remember to turn off the layers you don't need. What did I set that to? I think it was this one. One of them was color dodge, and the other one was like overlay, I think. Waiting for 6th winter. Sounds like the name of a book or something. Oops. I've been watching The Wheel of Time show on Amazon lately. Speaking of books and things. It's okay. It feels like they really wanted to be Game of Thrones when they were like, let's make a series based on this set of books. But I haven't quite found the like hook for it yet. You know what I mean? Though I'm pretty sure, if I'm remembering correctly, Game of Thrones like really popped off at the end of the first season. Was when everyone was like, oh, this is why we need to watch this show or whatever. Oh yeah, that whole thing I was doing before was getting rid of these little doodad. I think I might just not have these at all. Your apartment had a fire alarm, oh no. Hope everything is okay and not on fire. Uh. Yeah. That looks better, I think. So that thing I was doing before. Those. Filling in his hair. Kind of do want to put like a ponytail or something, because I feel like it would be more likely for people to be like, oh, that's Kai. But at the same time, I feel like you might be able to get it without it. Right? Probably. I don't know. Who can say? But his like major defining features are like his hair and his tattoos. So when he's younger, having neither of those, like, wild, right? Cray cray, even. I'll just fill this whole thing in anyway. Didn't really want to. I was worried it would look weird. Looks weird. This also kind of looks weird, but like it looks less weird somehow. Give him this color. The shorts. Yeah. And we gotta do something about the water parts. The A surfboard. Perhaps. This color. Something like this. I sure hope that shape is filled in. Okay, cool. Tight. I don't know about that. I don't know. We'll see. Giving him the smiley eyes? Oh, I see what you mean. No. Got a color in our station friend. Are you feeling it now, Mr. Kraft? I'm feeling too. Kai calls everyone dude. He always has. Just like his deal. See, then can't just be 2 dots because then it'll look like really weird. Something like that, I guess. Graph. Flat colors. Another layer. For little shadows. Not a lot going on in terms of flat color in this one. At least for our foreground dudes. Right now I'm just kind of roughing in these shapes. Figure out where I'm be putting the other little detail. This, I think. Ah, what I wanted. I want now. Mega Man, hello. And that's fine. I'm not like taking attendance here. You can show up whenever you want. Um, I guess. So that's like that. Then this up here, like this a little bit. Probably not fully touch his back here. Probably the same way here. Or is Holiday nice? Love a good day off. Mm-hmm. Completed shape. Okay, please. It was thank Felix and Jesse. Your favorites of them went almost in the order in which they appeared, so that's to me. Oops. Something like this, I think. Ways up here. I don't really want to fill them in because then it feels too like Coraline eyes, you know? I think I must just have to make them a little smaller. Drawing them a little bit longer than I want them to be so that I can come in and... Although one of them is bigger than the other one. Want that. Something like that. Let's go with that for now. They're looking at him. He's watching the stream. You're looking at me? No. Do not perceive me. I'm like an SCP cognito hazard. To observe me is to bring your own misfortune. Do not look directly at. Or to become aware is to become cursed. Some of the boys like anime, yes. Felix and Jesse both like anime. Tank will watch anime if it's on, but he doesn't like follow any in particular. But between Jesse and Felix, he has seen a number of anime. A number of animes. Pinch. Pinchy pinch. Bear the crab. An angry little. He's upset about something. Who can say? I don't know. Underneath all of our flat color layers because I forgot to make shadows. Cast shadows. Our foreground, fellas. wait, that means I have to change the color for the water now. What? Good with that, I suppose. That wasn't so bad. I expected that to be a lot more annoying. Good night, favorite. Thank you for hanging out. See why I'm not a fan of doing water? Yeah, water like messes with everything in a very complex and annoying way. When you're just kind of like trying to make it up as you go, it's like such a hassle. Unless you've practiced drawing water like a lot, and you just kind of know what it'll do in like any given circumstance, but it's such a pain. Doing the stream, well, thank you for hanging out. But yeah, water is very annoying because it just does so much, you know? Always doing some stuff. Your lighting and whatever. I'm hungry. I meant to get a snack before I started the stream, but I got distracted. I may not do quite as many lighting passes on this as I would like because I want a snack. I have a bunch of candy that I keep on my desk and I could eat that right now, but I don't want to be like munching on things while streaming. That feels rude. I feel like I mention that every time, but that's how I feel about it every time. Trying not to think about the pizza. Don't think about the pizza. Resist the pizza. We don't talk about pizza. Everyone's favorite song from that movie. Running from candies? No. Like, they're literally right here. I have two types of candies that I keep on my desk. One is chocolatey and the other is fruity. Or whichever random craving I have at any given time. Or great, please. But I'm currently struggling because I would like to eat some of them. but I don't want to be munching in your ear. And I know if I like mute my microphone while I'm eating something, I'll forget to unmute it when I'm done eating something. Forgot a finger here. Yeah. Weird. Yeah. That fruity? No, I mean this large bag of Mike and Ike's that's literally right next to my iPad. Probably gonna end up with like really bad teeth or something at some point. I don't have any cavities yet so far, so hopefully it stays that way. But I tend to just like randomly munch on it. Candy when I'm like playing video games or whatever. That's why I keep them on my desk. Whenever I'm running around in video games, doing things, I'll like grab a handful of candy during like loading screens or something. Mike and Ike's are good. But I understand. Your affinity for them. Streamers do. You talking about forgetting to mute the microphone or eating on stream? Because if it's the microphone thing, I already do that plenty. Yes, but getting the clamps. I'm just gonna do this before I forget about doing this. Struggle here comes from the fact that I want this to follow a curve, but I need it thinner in the middle. Just do the other side. Something like that, I guess. Good night, Tizzle. Thank you for stopping by. Hope you have a wonderful evening. I think one last pass. Our main lighting here. And then I'll do like a reflected little bit for the stuff in the water. His feet and a little bit of his back, I guess. I do ocean. Oh, I don't know. Practice, I guess. The oceans I look at for reference are usually that way. Probably a large portion of why I intend to look that way. Hey, hello. Welcome. You're doing well. I don't know if this works. I'll go with that. Over here. We'll say that's fine. Oops. Pinchy, pinchy. That seems fine. So now let's do our little bit of a reflection. This color instead. Just because it will probably give me closer to desired colors that I want. End of this. What games do I like to play? At this moment, every now and again I'll still be playing Destiny when new stuff for that comes up. Been playing Norco a little bit, which is kind of fun. It's like a point and click adventure game set in Louisiana. The writing is interesting. It's got an interesting vibe to it. I'm not very far into it, but the parts of it that I've played so far have been pretty neat. Yeah, I don't know if I have like a specific type. I just like usually indie games with a good story or like a good mechanic of some kind. I don't usually have like a I need to play this genre of game and only this genre of game type of game though. Work rate, please. Okay, we want to blur this to like color dodge. Pull this down. Bottom. That. And just to make sure that the only glowy bits here are on our boy and not on other stuff. This is now making me want to blur all the other layers, but I don't want to do that because it's kind of late, but also because I'm hungry, like I said before. Put this above all our line stuff. Blur a bit more. Add, I suppose, I use Cooler holds, 'cause why not? It doesn't really matter which of those two. Close. If not exactly the same. But just to make sure. Precious crab. Crab is a delight until he begins to pinch. It's all fun and games till the crab starts pinching, you know. Much. Probably fine. Itchy. Crab doesn't look happy. It's because he's a little crabby. A comedy genius, you guys. Thought this was a chill podcast type of vibe, but no. This is a comedy show, actually. All been bamboozled. Surprise. They're clawsome. Got one little bit here. Leave me alone. So the inevitable pinch is not the crab's fault, I suppose. Line layers are, but that's fine. Pinchy, pinchy. He's Leonardo da Vinci. I don't remember where that joke is from. Overlay a little bit. Can set this to probably darken. About here. Good enough. Okay. Now I can do a couple of canvas paste things. And slap some more gradient maps on here to fully unify all our colors. I feel like that one is gonna look kind of neat here. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Be one of them times. Oh, yeah, it's okay. Alright. This one, top of this one. Oh yeah, you guys can like finally see like before gradient maps. They're great. Kind of subtle, but it does some stuff, right? Yeah, I think that'll be it here. Oh wait, did I get rid of... I think I turned one of my gradient layers into the crab pinch layer. Or the motion, the crab pinch. Draw these again. Grumpy crab. And I'll put my name like right here. That feels like a good spot. Maybe not this color. Maybe a white. Yeah, it's visible enough. And I think that'll be it for this boy. I was worried it might not look like him, but it still kind of looks like him. Like, a lot more than I was expecting. He still looks super weird without any tattoos and without long hair, though, so the goal was achieved. Was pretty much all we wanted to discover. So I can copy and paste again so that we get everything onto one layer. This brush here. And delete this one little pixel. Twitter compression doesn't completely destroy me. Yeah. I think that's about it for this one. Hit that replay. See how far we've come. The journey we've been on together as friends here on the internet. What progress we've made. Truly astounding. Etc. I did sign it. It's probably more subtle than it should be, but I signed it. Oh well, we did it. Yeah. So that'll be it for me this time. As always, if you want to see this drawing and more like it, you can find me on Twitter and Instagram. Same name here and there. If you want to watch more streams when I'm not live, there's probably a link to my YouTube channel somewhere on this page. So go there. If you're already there and you're watching this in the future, hello. I hope your day is going well. Yeah. I should be back again next week probably. Maybe on Monday. Who can say? Maybe sooner. You never really know. I like to keep you guys on your toes. But yeah, until the next time, go out and do something really cool for someone. Be really nice, you know? Have something cool happen in the world and stuff. Yeah, Maximus, you keep at it. I too am cheering you on. We're all cheering you on. You can do it. We all believe in you. Once again, I don't know how to end a stream, so I think I'm just gonna end it here and say that I'll see you next time. Good night, everybody. Oh wait, let's raid a person. Let's raid, looks like Mr. Frumps is on, so let's raid Mr. Frumps. Frumps. Playing Elden Ring. Let's see how that's going. I'll see you guys, on the next one. Yeah. Goodbye. Farewell. See you later. Goodbye. Have a good week. And a good weekend and stuff. Farewell, everybody.